There's a chill in the air tonight, but it probably won't adversely affect either squad. Get ready for the Texas Longhorns and the Crimson Tide of Alabama. We hope you're ready for an action-packed game of NCAA football. And here comes the Crimson Tide. The Longhorns come into this game expecting a win. I tend to agree with that. How about you, Herbie?
Texas has one of the better running attacks in college football and a very good running back. Lee, this will be a great opportunity here for fans to get a chance to see him run the football and lead his team to a victory.
Let's send it down to the field now for the Coca-Cola coin toss. We're ready to get this one underway as the teams are lined up for the opening kick. He sends it off. Robinson fields it at the 1. Now let's see what kind of success this offense can have as they come out onto the field for the first time today. I don't know if you guys are as excited as I am, but I'm primed and ready to watch this kid at tailback.
Oh, yeah, this kid is good. He uses a great blend of speed and power to dominate the game, Coach.
Now, don't forget those big guys up front, Kurt. But you're right. This kid is so good that he'll take over the game in a matter of moments. And I don't think that this defense will be able to stop him today.
The Tide come out with split back. Young steps back to pass. He rolls out to the right. He lobs it right. And this one falls incomplete. The tailback, the intended target.
Well, here the quarterback put just a little bit too much on the ball and overthrew him.
3rd down and 7. Ball on the 34-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. Robinson on the toss. Jamison brings him down for a loss. They couldn't even get that drive started.
Take the keys out of the ignition, sweetheart, because this defense didn't let them even get out of the drive here.
Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down. The defense lines up with 6 DB. Here we go. Rolling out to the right side. Looks like he's going to run. They'll bring him down at the 46-yard line. And it's plays just like that one that make him such a nightmare for defense.
So that's why he's so tough to defend. You've got everybody covered downfield, then he just takes off with all that speed.
They're packed in tight on the line. Tackle at the 49-yard line. 5 yards. They line up at the 49. We've got a 2nd and 5. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. Young lets it fly, and it's caught. He spins. He jukes. To the 20, to the 10. He's in for the touchdown. They made a great connection there for the touchdown, didn't they, fellas?
What a quarterback threw a strike to the wide receiver. He caught it, took it all the way.
Well, what a dangerous combination. You can't say enough about how good that throw was. The quarterback put that one right on the money.
They'll line up for the extra point.
Set. Hey.
And he adds the extra point. This drive summary is brought to you by Pontiac. Alabama to kick. Robinson and Jamison set to return. He kicks off. Jamison fields at the 17. Now we'll get to see how this quarterback can do today as he comes out onto the field for the first time. This drive will start at the 28. The Longhorns come out showing 3 wide. Robinson on the handoff. Fumbles the ball. Brewer with a recovery. And down he goes at the 38. Nice strip there, huh, guys?
Oh, yeah, it was. The ball carrier didn't have a good handle on it, and the defender was able to yank the ball free.
Two tight end set. Thompson with the give. Tackle made at the 40-yard line. Robinson picks up 2 yards with the carry. Second down. Thompson with 3 wide receivers. Drops back to pass. Thompson delivers. Caught. He's tackled at the 47-yard line.
Move the chain gang because they just got themselves a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback and receiver were on the same page on that pass.
Texas goes with the ace set here. Play fake. He lets it go. Got it to him on the run. Tackle at the 33. They're moving the ball very well on this drive, guys.
Yep, the defense is preventing the deep ball, but the problem is they can't stop the short stuff.
And the offense seems to be building a little bit more momentum on every play.
Texas will line up in a jumbo set here. Robinson on the give with the spin. There's a missed tackle. Moore with the tackle at the 28. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. From the 28-yard line, 2nd and 5. The Longhorns come out in the ace formation, lets it fly. Got him again. Sanders with a takedown at the 15. And a pretty smart call right there.
You're absolutely right. The reason why this play worked is that the play action froze the defense just enough to allow the receiver to get open.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter with our score. Alabama 7, Texas nothing. 1st and 10. They're threatening inside the 20. Going with the shotgun here. They run a counter. Smith with the tackle at the 15-yard line. Didn't get anything. They line up at the 15. 2nd down. Single set backfield. Play action. Wants to throw outside. Touchdown, Longhorns. And did that play ever develop nicely?
All about the receiver on this play. He beat his man off the line and then ran a perfect route. All he had to do after that, make the catch.
And they're lining up for the PAT. He makes the PAT. Time to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And remember, the good folks at Pontiac have been bringing you fuel for the soul since 1926. Texas is ready to kick it away. Number 8, and Robinson deep to return. He kicks it off. Robinson fields it at the 2. They had nothing going for him on that kick return.
Oh, you're right, my friend. And that's because of excellent kickoff coverage.
The Crimson Tide come to the line with their jumbo package. Tries to shoot, and he's taken down at the 18-yard line. Robinson gains about a yard on the play. It's 2nd and 9. Ball on the 18-yard line. Alabama comes to the line with 3 wide. Young drops back, rolling out to the left side. Lets it fly. Breaks one. Dunn brings him down at the 42-yard line. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
They line up at the 42. First down.
Set. Hey.
Play fake. He's looking. Young throws it out there. Finds his man in stride. He grabbed that one for his 2nd touchdown of the half.
And that 2nd touchdown pass was just as pretty as the first one. This guy's good.
They line up for the extra point.
Set. Hey.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the second quarter, our score is Alabama 14, Texas 7. Alabama to kick this one off. Robinson and Jamison back ready to return. He sends it off. Jamison takes it at the 4. Tries to juke. They moved the ball very effectively on their last drive, which ended with a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sideline, trying to make some corrections. Let's see if they can stop them this time. They line up in the shotgun. Thompson on first down. Looking. Thompson unloads. It's tipped. He got it! He's all the way down to the 36. And a big catch by the tight end.
Yeah, that was big. And I'll tell you what, that tight end can really move.
It's first down. Texas lines up with 3 receivers. He unloads it, and it's caught. He has some room.
How about that play?
Well, it was a good pass, a good catch, and they are keeping the defense off balance by throwing on first down.
Absolutely right.
They line up in the shotgun. They snap it to the back. He jukes him. Tackle made at the 23-yard line. The Longhorns take a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on the 23. Little handoff. He can scoot. Little shake and bake move. Touchdown. Well-designed play to get the halfback into the end zone.
Hey, for this guy, it doesn't matter how it's drawn up. He can make his own play as it goes along. Nice run.
This to tie it up.
Set.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over a minute to go in the half, the score, Texas 14, Alabama 14. Number 17, ready to kick. Here's the kick. Robinson takes it at the 4. At the 30. He tries to spin. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Four wide. Look at the throw. Looks. Rolls to the right. He throws it. This one is incomplete. Number 10 was the intended target on the play. So that'll make it second down. Second down. Alabama goes with the ace set here. Young drops the throw. He gets sacked on the play. Texas will take a timeout. That's their second of the half. Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 25. One-man backfield. Young drops back to pass. Rolls to the left. Under heavy pressure. Crawford comes away with a sack. The Longhorns are going to take a timeout. And that was their 3rd and final timeout. So it's 4th down, and the offense is still on the field. Alabama sets up with 4 receivers. He's looking. He rolls out to the left. Throws down the middle. The ball is tipped. They went for it on 4th and didn't get it.
I'm not quite sure what they were trying to prove with that. It's the first half, and they're going for it on 4th down?
2 words for you, Kirk. Dumb call. Play it safe and punt the ball next time.
The Longhorns come out in the shotgun. Thompson drops back on first down. Tosses short. Caught. He's knocked out of bounds at the 7. The pass results in a first down.
I'll tell you, great call by the coaches on first down. It stretches the defense when they're expecting the run, and then they end up with another first down.
Ace backfield. Looks to pass. Goes to the end zone. Incomplete pass. Brewer was the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up second down. They're at the 7. It's second down. The Longhorns are lining up with 3 receivers. Thompson sets up the play action. Oh, what an interception. Brought down with only one man to beat. This defense just swarms to a pass when it's thrown like that.
And that's because of 2 things. Pressure on the quarterback and being in a zone defense. Everybody's facing the play, and if you don't throw a perfect ball, it's going the other way in a big-time hurry.
They'll start at the 17-yard line. The Tide line up in an I formation. Wants to go long and does. They can't connect. Incomplete. Bolden was the intended target. That'll make it second down. They line up at the 17. Second down and 10 to go. Alabama comes out in the shotgun. Direct snap to the back. He spins around. Brought down at the 30. And he reeled off a big one there.
This offensive line is built to allow this tailback to make plays, as you just saw. He's able to get into the open and create some excitement right there.
Alabama goes with the ace set here. Young steps back to pass. Rolls right. Young slings it. Got it. How about that pass, fellas?
Well, Brad, the defense was coming with the blitz, and that opened some room for these guys to get open.
Yeah, and if you're coming with the blitz, you better get to this quarterback. Otherwise, he'll make you pay.
Alabama comes out with an I formation. Young to the air on first down. It's the senior corner who nails the quarterback for the sack.
Nice call here, but they might want to wait a while before going back to it again.
It worked really well for them that time, but blitzing the corner is a good way to give up a home run.
It's second down. Young back in the gun. He drops back. He passes it. Incomplete pass. And the wideout had trouble holding on there.
And I'll tell you what, he was holding on for dear life there. I don't think he was concerned about the ball too much on that play. Nah.
So we'll probably get one last heave to the end zone here before halftime. Deep pass down the right side. This will be a top catch. He comes down with it. That'll do it for the first half here. We're tied as the players head to the locker room. And the teams are lined up to start the second half. And it's off. Robinson takes it at the 4. Juke move.
What is he doing? Come on, you got to make someone miss.
Yeah, that was not a very good return.
The offense will start at the 18. The Longhorns line up with 2 tight ends. Gives it to the back. Finn tackles him at the 26. Nice job by the running back, and that'll get him 7, maybe 8 yards. From their own 26-yard line, it's second down. Texas goes with the ace set here. Setting up the play action. He throws. That's incomplete. The wide receiver couldn't catch up to that ball.
And you know what? No one could have caught up to that one. He just misfired it.
Third down. They come out in a goal line set. Off the fake, throwing left, got it, across midfield, and he's all the way down to the 44.
They made the third down conversion look too easy.
They were just looking for the first and ended up getting a huge chunk of yardage. It's not bad.
At the 43-yard line. Picked up a yard of anything on that run. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 43-yard line. The Tide line up with 6 defensive backs. Thompson drops back. No one open, so he's going to run. And he didn't get much on that scramble before they drilled it.
Brad, that's a great way for the quarterback to get himself injured. He needs to be a lot more careful out there.
The defense will try to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Drops back to pass. Surveys the field. Here's the long ball, left side. And it falls incomplete. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. So they're set to punt this one away. Number 8, back deep to return. Pearson punts it, and it doesn't look like he got all of that one. Signals for a fair catch. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. We're all tied up here early in the second half, and it's been a heck of a ball game so far. But, fellas, where's this outstanding running back we've been hearing about all week?
That's a good question, Brent, but I still think he's an outstanding running back. He just doesn't have the numbers today to back that statement up. Give some credit to this defense, though.
I agree 100%. This defense has really been ready for him. They've kept him from getting in the open field and really deterred his offensive coordinator from calling more running plays.
You wonder if they're going to start giving him more carries. I mean, he's an all-conference caliber tailback facing a very subpar group of linebackers. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? And he let his receiver a little too much.
One of the things you look for when you have a young quarterback is how he releases the football. Here you can see he releases the ball a little bit early, a sign that he wasn't completely comfortable with what he was seeing.
He drops back, looks, he's rolling right, throws, and it's incomplete. He got the ball away, but it wasn't anywhere near a completion.
Nah, he just wanted to avoid the sack.
3rd down and 10 coming up. Alabama comes out in the shotgun. Young drops back. He rolls out to the right. He chucks it downfield. And this one falls incomplete. Not on target at all this drive, and that'll bring up 4th down. Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down. The Tide line up with 4 wideouts. He looks. He's rolling left. He's going to take off. Jameson with a takedown at the 45-yard line. What a play on 4th down.
Anytime you can convert on 4th down, you're happy. But here, not only do they get the first, but they come away with a good pickup.
Yeah, not bad for a designed pass play.
They come out with 3 wide receivers. Young on play action. Looking. He rolls left. Lets it go. Finds a man. Now he spins. To the 20, to the 10, touchdown, Alabama.
Look at that. For a second there, I could have swore that back-handed football. Beautiful play.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the offensive coordinator, the head coach, or just the quarterback checking off. My hat goes off to whoever called that play.
They're setting up for the PAT. He splits the uprights with the extra point. Time to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And remember, the good folks at Pontiac have been bringing you fuel for the soul since 1926. Alabama to kick. Robinson and Jameson back to return. Decent kick. Jameson takes it at the 8. I don't know if you guys saw this, but the coach gave his offense quite a speech before he sent them out there.
And let's not forget, they had some things clicking the last time out. He's probably just reminding them to finish the job this time.
Robinson lines up as a single back. Robinson Gets it up the middle. Wynn tackles him at the 22. The running back gets 2 on the carry. They line up at the 22. Second down. The Longhorns come out in the ace formation. Robinson gets another handoff, and they make the stop at the 25. 3 yards there on the play. From their own 25-yard line. Third down, 5 yards to go. The Longhorns line up with 3 wide. It's a direct snap. He jukes. Mathis with a takedown at the 29. And it looks like he's going to be short on this one.
Good job by the defense in knowing where the first down line was and stopping him just short of it.
So that brings us to the end of the quarter. And at the end of 3, our score, Alabama 21, Texas 14. It's 4th down, and the punt team lines up. Number 8 will be the return man. He gets it off. Signals for a fair catch.
What to look for on this drive is to see how often the defense changes up its coverages. They didn't defend the pass very well that last drive, so it's going to be interesting to see if they play them differently here.
Robinson is the single setback. Robinson on the handoff. Big opening. He spins around. And he's all the way down to the 37.
We were watching him in practice, and let me tell you, I don't know how many times he ran this play right there against the first-team defense and got huge, and I mean huge yardage.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. It's one of their favorite plays, and you can see why right there.
From the 37-yard line. First down. The Tide line up with a single set backfield. Robinson gets another carry. And he's tackled at the 31-yard line. Robinson gains around 6 yards on the run. So that'll make it second down. It's second down. They're in the eye. They'll give it off here. And down he goes at the 8.
Time and time again, you see the team that's winning is usually the team that's able to control the line of scrimmage. Here, they again get a nice push, and the result was a solid run.
It's first and goal. They're inside the 20. This offense has really stalled on their last 2 trips to the red zone. Rolling out to the left side. He's going left. They can't connect. Incomplete.
He just overthrew them on that one.
Quarterback has to make those passes. You can't overthrow a guy like that.
At their opponent's 8-yard line. The Crimson Tide line up with 3 receivers bunched. Again, he'll get the call. Spin move. He jukes. Push with the tackle at the 1-yard line. Robinson gets 7 yards on the play. Texas will take a timeout, and that was their first timeout. We've got third and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line. Trying to find that end zone here as they come out of the I formation. And they make the stop at the 1. The Longhorn call for a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. So it's 4th down, and this should be an easy 3. It's up, and he got it.
Let me tell you, Kirk, why that field goal was so important. What that does is puts these guys up by 2 scores with not a bunch of time left on the old clock.
Yeah, and that was a crucial kick, and it very well could end up being the difference in the game.
He kicks it. Jamison fields it at the 3. Juke move.
Yo, the defense really stepped up to force that 3 and out on the last drive.
Yeah, the offense wasn't clicking on their last possession. We'll see if they have things figured out on this next drive.
Texas Goes with the ace set here. Back to pass. Steps up. He lets it go. It's intercepted. Spins upfield. The pressure definitely got to the quarterback there because that pass was not on target.
Yo, were those guys coming after him or what? And he did the worst thing he could possibly do, throw it up the grass.
The defense was just sitting on that. They were in zone coverage. As soon as they saw he was in trouble, they were all over the football.
They'll take over at the 47-yard line. The Tide come to the line with their jumbo package. Young with the give. He spins. And he's tackled at the 41. He's been taking it to the opposition all game long.
This halfback has run over, around, and through this defense. This kid's a good-looking football player.
Set. Hey.
Robinson will run it again. And he hits him hard at the 35. And a nice run by the tailback.
Not a lot of razzle-dazzle here, but it gets the job done and picks up the first down.
The fine folks from EA Sports would like to tip their hats to these kids on being named Coke Players of the Game. The Crimson Tide line up in a split-back set. They give to the tailback. Tackled for a loss. Texas will take their final timeout. It's second down. Alabama lines up in a goal line set. Fakes to the back. Looking. Young throws. It's deflected. So that stops the clock, guys.
What can I say? That was just a bonehead coaching decision.
Yeah, they need to be running the clock, not stopping it.
From the 38-yard line. Third down. Alabama comes out in the shotgun. Looks. Rolling out to the right side. Under heavy pressure. And he's hammered as he lets it go. And he went way up, and he's got the interception. He didn't throw it away under pressure, and it really cost him.
It sure did. He saw that he was going to get hit and just threw one up for grabs. He's got to learn to take the sack.
They'll go to work at the 34-yard line. 5 wide. Thompson, back to pass. Looks, rolls to the left. Deep pass down the left side. He got it! Anderson brings him down at the 21. Heck of a catch by the wideout to pick up a nice chunk of yardage.
This kid is a very special football player. He can make the catch over the middle in traffic, or he can take it the distance using his speed. He can do it all.
The Longhorn go with the I formation. Lets it fly. The ball is tipped. Incomplete pass. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
That'll bring up second down. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 21. From the gun. He drops back. He steps up. Surveys the field. Oh, what an interception. Spin move. That interception was aided by the fact that there was a lot of heat on the quarterback.
And he was in zone coverage, so as a corner, you just stay in your area and jump on anything thrown your way.
They'll start at the 19. They come out in a goal line set. Young with the give. He's knocked out of bounds at the 29. He seems to be running harder and harder as the game goes along.
And if you notice, guys, the defense seems to be getting a little bit tired out there.
First down. Alabama lines up in a goal line set with the spin, and they'll get him in the backfield. The halfback couldn't get any running room.
And that was because the defense had called a blitz just at the right time. They went right through the offensive line and nailed him for a loss.
Alabama will line up in a jumbo set here. He spins around. Push. Tackles him at the 29-yard line. And that's pretty much going to do it. Kirk, any final thoughts here?
Well, it's not the outcome most people were expecting. Texas really has to be discouraged about losing a game they probably should have won. You can bet their coach will have a nice long talk with his players after this performance.